just talking about anime. Yes, it's important to hear what they say. Argue over weapons throughout night and day. Now that you listen to the Rand Cafe.
Yo! Welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest podcast of all time. Now, you may think I'm wrong. But anyway, we are here today with Takahata101, an absolute legendary VTuber slash Dragon Ball Z abridged mad lad.
Now, you cannot claim to be that great of a podcast until you've captured at least one murderer yet to be put away. That's imperative.
We have. I have on stream got John McAfee to 100,000 subscribers, so they were able to send him the silver play button and locate his location.
That's fantastic. I bet John appreciates it there, Nux.
Thank you, man.
Still waiting for a message back from John?
Yeah, he's dead. But anyway,
then tired.
Bro, that's what he wants you to think, Nux. That's what he wants you to think.
Yes, I planned his escape too. We also have Briggs from Nux and Briggs, and also from Briggs ADA.
Hey, what up? What up, boys? Good to be here.
Hell yeah. No stuttering on this podcast.
Never once in my life. Never in my life.
We've done hundreds of episodes. We never stutter on a podcast.
This is my first podcast.
Yeah.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's
nice to meet you too.
We also have Animac.
This is my first podcast.
How dare you, Nux? I want a proper introduction. We're best friends. Come on.
He's right. Whatever.
Hey, Adamac. Welcome to the podcast.
No, hold on. I don't know if you're actually best friends. Has he ever insulted you unprompted as a greeting?
Yes.
Every day. Every day of my life.
Now that might be either friendship or he's bullying you. It really depends.
No, but bullying is friendship for Nux.
I mean,
you have to understand Nux.
To be fair, I've never met Animac, like, in person, right?
Wow, that's true. It's because he's not Italian.
Yeah, I only meet Italians.
Baba da Boopy.
I get it because it's true.
All right, Animac. We also have female Nux in the bottom right corner if you're watching this visually on YouTube or Twitch. And that is because I'm in a basement in New York and my VTuber Thingo does not work. Yeah, that's the short of it.
Thankfully, our Thingos are all working thanks to that female Nux.
Oh, that was actually funny, bro. That's a great joke. I'm proud of you.
I think we all have way more energy, testosterone even, if you will.
I mean, I'm jonesing to go. Let's do this podcast, baby.
Look, you have no idea how weird it is to read hentai of your... Well, no. You might have hentai of yourself, too. But it's a weird feeling.
No, there's been fan fiction, but never... I mean, wait. There's pictures.
Yeah, there's pictures.
Be careful what you say, because if there isn't, there will be after this.
Yeah, I'm probably going to actually react to one of the hentai, like, there's like a full, like, 20-page doujin, like, going really, really, deep.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so will it be a game of how long until the poop shows up?
So I was gonna react to it and post it on my nuxtaku.com website because there's no way that thing's flying.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
I can put it on YouTube, on Twitter. No one gives a shit on Twitter.
That's true. Speaking of Twitter, I am now verified on Twitter. That was it. That was the self.
Now we know it's you. Thank God.
Yes. You don't understand. Yesterday I was, as I mentioned, in New York, driving in a typhoon. The weather was abysmal. I've never seen rain like that in my life. And I'm driving, and all of a sudden, bling, you have been verified on Twitter.
I can't believe you're still on the Rad Cafe podcast while you're verified. Crazy.
And
I thought for sure he'd get verified and be like, oh, fuck you guys.
I'm going to pretend that being a blue check mark on Twitter is a positive thing and not a meme.
Dude,
it's true.
I was considering quitting the podcast now that I'm verified. I don't want to I don't want to associate myself with the peasants of Twitter,
I was about to say, as someone who yesterday I actually hit a massive goal on Twitter, which will not be achieved ever again. I got to the 6th digit, everybody. Yeah, I hit 100K. Yeah, I hit 100K.
Oh, that's
huge.
Oh, congrats!
I'm really happy for that. I'm just happy that after all this, that like 31,000 people now have 69,000 bots to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. That's pretty.
No, it's really cool. It's really cool. I really appreciate. Actually, I had a bunch of thresholds all happen around the same damn time. Actually, around roughly 25K on YouTube. On my new YouTube I've been launching, We just hit 75K on Twitch, and now we just
Hell
hit
yeah.
100K on Twitter, and we just hit 50K on TikTok.
Let's go.
Oh my God, man! So
Awesome, man.
actually,
Congrats.
funnily enough, the
This
the
means-
same day that I got verified on Twitter, I also hit 200K on TikTok.
Dope, dude. That
Yeah.
platform's
TikTok.
hard to fucking figure out.
Yeah, Nux, your TikTok's been blowing up then, because last time we talked like a few weeks ago, you were like, I'm at 100K.
Yeah, I got 100K like in
Dude,
the last month.
he's gonna get more followers on TikTok than YouTube within the next year.
it's-
Guaranteed.
So
Yeah.
a lot of
That's-
people ask me, how do you start making content in 2021 in the current platform, the current landscape? And I mean, obviously, you got to play to your strengths. Like some people are great to sit on a stream for 8 hours a day. Some people can't muster that energy, but can muster the energy for a 20-minute YouTube video. Some people are funny with 1-minute skits. So obviously, you got to play to your strength. But TikTok is so powerful.
I think the one cool thing about VTubing is people always think, oh, you gotta stream with it. I'm like, no, it's just a tool. It's now a rigged up
Dude.
tool. Like Fifi re-recorded videos, and that's how
Who's
she
Fifi?
first introduced. That is actually it's actually I'm gonna mess you up. It's your child from the future. Da da.
That's pretty epic.
Your ancestor. That's ancestor from the future. Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Your
I have-
ancestor from the future, yo, that is very zen because it
pretty
defies all logic.
Yeah. I have so many things that I'm planning that I'm not gonna say them. Okay, we're gonna say
Good.
them. I
Yeah,
wanted
absolutely.
to mostly talk today about, obviously, we'll make fun of Takahata101's favorite anime, or a bunch of his favorite anime, because that's what we
Absolutely.
do here. Whenever we have a new guest, we talk about their favorite anime, and we judge them as a person based on their taste. No offense.
Which
Rightfully
makes
so.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Perfect.
makes
Perfect. I'm already writing down my list of 5. Here we go.
Yeah, we don't judge you by the color of your skin or anything like that, but we do judge you based on your taste in anime. And
That's what it's
waifu.
all about. That's what it's
Judgment
all
based
about.
judgment based on the circumstances of birth is foolish. Judgment based on taste and taste in entertainment, high quality.
Exactly, because that is up to your personal. I'm so glad that we're on the same page with this. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about copyright for several reasons. One, over the last day, I have 3 massive copyright stories.
Oh no.
Yes. And also, because Takahata has dealt with copyright issues on YouTube for longer than anyone I know.
Yes.
When did Dragon Ball Abridged first drop?
And also, wait, hold up. Also, anime.
Oh wait.
Your whole
08.
channel got taken. You got 3 strikes. You got 3 copyright strikes at one point.
Yeah, so
Yes,
my
we-
channel wasn't taken down, but it was blocked from uploading until the strikes were resolved. So I can talk about that as well, for sure.
True thing. In between season 1 and season 2 of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, we lost our account for 8 months.
Oh my god.
Forget about
Whoa.
that. People forget about that. Oh yeah, we actually had to make a secondary account for a while there.
That's so scary.
Yeah, that's so scary.
That was old school because there's no real way of handling that stuff, and the counter system was a little bit rough, and we
Well,
had
there
one
still
video.
isn't.
It's comparatively what it was. There's a way to
Yeah.
communicate now.
It's
Dude,
something.
it's so funny. I don't know how this happened. So totally not Mark. He's this guy. He makes anime videos like once a week.
Oh,
Like,
I know totally not Mark. Absolutely, wonderful.
Yeah,
content.
like he does Dragon Ball, One Piece, whatever.
He's also from Ireland.
He is. Good point, Animag. Very important to mention. He got a bunch of strikes. No, not strikes. It was like videos taken down. I don't think he got striked for them, but he got videos taken down.
No, it's really depending on whether the company wants to do strikes. They'll just do takedowns sometimes, but that doesn't even count towards strikes on your account because a lot of companies don't want to do strikes because it's a fucking PR nightmare.
Yeah. So he got a lot of his videos taken down, but the issue is like it always sucks when a video is taken down falsely because again, just to preface this, anime YouTubers are making transformative content. So really, it should all be under fair use. Anytime it gets taken down, it's a company abusing their power wrongly.
Yes, absolutely.
It's with fair use. It's always what I've had fair use described to me. It's a defense in court.
Yeah.
If it comes to that, it's not a blanket protection, which is one thing people always make that mistake of.
It's a protection, but it's a rule. Like I've read the whole, copyright law excerpt 107.
I know, but
but
but no one wants to be that lawsuit to test it.
Right.
No one
Yeah.
wants to. No one wants to be that lawsuit to test the system.
Yeah. So if you look at what happened with H3 and when they got sued for, they were commenting on someone else's video. I forget what the name of the guy was, but they were looking at his video, pausing it, and then reacting to it, talking about it, and so playing some of his clips, and then transforming it by critiquing the video.
See, out of everybody who did reaction videos, they were stopping the video to talk about it, which is already more than most do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a reaction just like you're watching something whole through. They would stop it, they would comment on it, they would cut it up,
awkwardly
edit it.
laughing, right?
Yeah. The thing is, they ended up winning the case based on fair use.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
they had to go to court, pay a bunch of money in order to win the case. The problem with YouTube is YouTube doesn't want to have any part of going to court. So as you know, there doesn't need to be any real justification for a company taking down your videos. They send a request and YouTube immediately complies. And then YouTube says, if you don't agree with this, then you can file a counter notification, which essentially says, if these guys are going to sue anyone, it's going to be you, and you're taking the legal responsibility. So then if they don't sue you within the 10 business days, we'll put the video back. But if they do sue you, then it's only on you, and YouTube has nothing to do with it. So basically, what happens with these like anime companies that take down anime content, they never actually sue because they would lose due to fair use. They just sabotage channels by constantly striking them and not doing anything about it afterwards. And the problem is that YouTube allows the same companies to keep doing this over and over and over again, even if they're doing mass flagging, even if they've done it for years and they've never sued anyone. YouTube just still does it and lets them abuse it. Technically, they're not supposed to abuse the system that way. If they keep abusing the system, YouTube has rules against copyright abuse. But YouTube doesn't enforce them because it would be too much trouble for them, unfortunately.
It'll be a long fight. And
Yeah,
an
it's
awkward
sad.
fight.
Because realistically, the company
Fight.
should only really be taking stuff down. Like in the old days, people used to upload straight episodes of anime or parts of an episode of anime. In that case, you're stealing their content and trying to make money on it, and that should be taken down. That's what I feel like the system was put in place for. But then you have people who use 13 seconds of a Naruto clip while talking about something about Naruto and reacting and creating content with it.
Well, that's the automated system.
Yeah.
The problem is because they can't parse how much content is being made now globally, that they now have to create robots that won't understand the difference. They won't.
But sometimes
just won't understand.
what drives me crazy is I've seen multiple cases where they manually claim them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, they'll do
That's
that.
my biggest complaint. I can't even complain about the bots. The bots make sense on a base level that, you know, they don't want people just
shit.
we get raided.
Hey.
We got raided.
I think we got raided.
Maybe.
Oh, that's a great segue to our sponsor today. Today's stream and podcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome, Raiders, and download Raid Shadow Legends for free to support your boys. Play the tutorial. It helps a lot. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Great
So
segue.
this week we're being sponsored by
I think
Sam.
it might be bots. Would you want to
Emote only
follow only mode?
or follow you?
Yeah.
Boom.
No, just follow only or sub only.
We will
By the
do
way,
it.
Sam the Gunman donated some magical crystals earlier. Thank you, Sam. Sam is always a sponsor, but this week we also have Raid the sponsor. If you download the game, link in the description, whether you're on the podcast or whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, and play the 5-minute tutorial. It's free. You're literally supporting us financially for free, so it's freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Raid.
Yes. So what I was mentioning, so the issue is Mark has a series, like he'll cover every arc of One Piece, and if they just take down like 3 random episodes in the middle, like it destroys kind of the whole series, you know?
Yeah.
So that's
Also,
really sad.
also logistically, you would think a company in Japan would really hope that there was a Western guy explaining the incredibly long plot of One Piece to
it's
people.
Unironically advertisement.
Helpful.
It's so stupid.
I will say something just recently happened, not to take away from the conversation you're saying, but about companies not like really understanding fan work. Recently, Games Workshop, creators of Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy, are you guys familiar with the games at all?
I am not.
I've heard of them.
I know
but-
both of them, but I've never played them yet.
Okay, so they recently enacted a policy, because as you know, Warhammer models, you buy them, they're unpainted, you glue them, you make them yourself, you make them your own way, right? That's the whole appeal of all that.
The Gundams, right?
Bingo. So recently they have made a rule that all fan works are now no longer acceptable.
That sucks.
I know.
That's
Wait, I know.
That's
That
like-
seems.
I mean,
that seems.
that's
That
like,
seems very confusing for a franchise that has encouraged everyone to make shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is.
At the end of the
Because it
day-
is.
Yes, but I mean, you can make the same complaints about a lot of companies like that. Nintendo
Disney too. Like Disney.
No.
Let me say this though. This until recently was encouraged to be fan work. They encouraged people making fan work until
You're
recently.
right.
And
this is stupider. I agree, but
That-
the fact
this
that
is a hard-
Nintendo banned a Melee tournament because they were using emulators, that's like what?
Yeah, I guess they're saying that they're not making the money for you buying it officially, right?
But it still vastly promotes the game, and most people.
No,
are
I
gonna
know.
play
I agree with
properly.
you. It's totally. It's like backwards. It's like last century thinking.
Well-
And I mean, I think in Japan especially, there's this mentality where, copyright fair use doesn't really exist. It's like you show an image of something, it doesn't matter if it's transformative to them. That's copyright. Like they don't get it. But cool, it's like, okay, that's not how the rest of the world works. You guys have to accept that. And yeah, it absolutely is free promo. Because if someone is saying, yo, this chapter of a manga was amazing, check it out, this is what happened, or yo, this episode of the anime was amazing, everyone should watch it, that is literally free promo for you. People pirate anyways. So if you're saying, oh, people are, people who don't want to pay are just going to watch a YouTube video, like that's not going to happen. They can pirate anyways. You're actually promoting this, you're growing the community, people get it recommended, they check it out, it's like, I want to know what happened. I don't get it. I don't get why they don't understand that in the age of the internet.
Here is what is interesting. I heard a terminology in the later years of running DBZA that kind of was why some things were targeted. Not just us necessarily, but in general. It's called brand confusion. Whereas in the brand itself has something lampooning it, now causing confusion to what is actually the brand. And that is when companies move on stuff like that, when it can cause brand confusion, because they are worried about their brand being muddied, which is why some companies like Nintendo jump on emulators immediately, because the second they don't, will someone get something out that they don't control, and that is terrifying to them.
That's ridiculous. I don't get it. Because...
Here's the thing with and this is not me speaking. I don't know if this is accurate or not. Fundamentally, parody especially is very different in North America, Japan. Parody is very. For example, there's a parody show called the Hidden Door Hiro Yoshihiko. It's a parody of. It is a complete parody of Dragon Quest. They refilm everything. They don't use any pre-existing footage at all. They just refilm everything. And it's clear that they're lampooning it, but the company doesn't come after them because they refilmed their own footage. If you use their own pre-existing footage, they're very particular about that because they own it legally and they need to protect it in their eyes. At least that's something that it was explained to me. That's why some companies behave that way.
And then,
that's all
and then
I was
from a YouTube perspective, like obviously, like we're not gonna animate an entire thing to parody something. We're gonna use the same footage, voice act over it, right? Add your own lip flaps to match, and add whatever like additions to the plot and story.
This is why if you have live action videos or TikToks of people and they have anime sound effects, nothing ever gets taken down. They're going after the footage, not the audio.
Sometimes they go after the music too. Sony music.
They will go after. They will. Yes. Well, I mean, the music industry is a whole different pile of garbage.
I didn't even want to get into that. But
by the way, one quick thing.
Story.
Did you guys know that back in the day on YouTube, you couldn't upload video game footage? Like you couldn't do a let's play.
I know.
Nope.
Let's plays. You like. I didn't own copyright of the game, so I can't play the game on stream or and upload it to YouTube back in the day. But then eventually they were smart enough to realize it's free promotion. So what ended up happening was the indie artists and the smaller game companies were like, we encourage you to do it to promote our game. And then the big boys are like, they're getting promotion and not us. Promote our stuff. And then now it's all open. So hopefully one day anime will realize like anime reviews and reactions are actually good for the industry.
Yep. I mean, I would argue the reason why anime actually got big was because of the internet.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
It was because of people talking about it, people sharing it. Like, you get PewDiePie talking about liking anime, and all of a sudden, it's cool to like anime.
It's two things happen simultaneously. Why, I think. Because here's the thing. Anime started getting rolled out in the mid-'90s for Saturday morning cartoons and shit, and that is the generation a lot of us come from, and that is the internet-going generation. So a lot of our childhoods, we were just watching Japanese shows from birth. Because that was just how it was done, and that's like I was watching Sailor Moon, I was watching Pokemon, I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and whatever other shows are put on during the weekdays. And then on weekends, you'd have Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd have all these. It would just be non-stop anime. Very rarely did we watch Western cartoons. I was more interested in watching anime because it was fun. It was more for my age group.
Yeah,
You know,
and we
at the
didn't even know
time.
what anime was necessarily. We just know
no.
this shit is more mature than the rest of the stuff we see.
This shit is different. This shit is animated and it's not kiddie.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember as a child, I remember as a kid watching around the same time. I had a babysitter who liked watching. Oh my god, it's one of the most famous. Hold on, I'll remember its name. No, it's a small OVA series. It's about It's a fantasy anime series from the '80s. It's rather famous. It's
Like
really.
Dot Hack.
No, I'll remember. I'll remember it here in a second. I'm gonna figure it out.
Is it, as I like to always bring up, is it Galaxy Express 39?
No, it is not. You know what? But I know why you would bring up that anime. It's a fantasy-based one, like in the fantasy.
Yeah, this one is also space, but it's, you know,
Yeah.
it's
It's not
space
Slayers.
fantasy, but-
It's not Slayers actually. It's rather more serious than Slayers. There's like very little, there's no comedy at all. And it's very, very, very real. See, this is why I was scared of bringing
Alright,
it up. I needed to do
I
more
don't know.
research.
But
I had to
anyway,
do more research.
back to
before
my
this.
story.
Sorry,
which at
sorry.
This point is really brought out and it's not much of a punchline. So anyway, so Mark tweeted out something about like being demoralizing to be a YouTuber, and I replied to the tweet, he said don't be a YouTuber, and he was complaining about copyright. So I replied with don't be an anime YouTuber, like with like a little asterisk anime, because you can record yourself, you're not gonna have copyright problems, and except for like music and stuff, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But the issue lies when you make anime content and companies could just swoop in and copyright you. Like I got a strike like a month ago on a year-old video. My 500,000 subscribers special, top 50 anime of all time, got a copyright strike for literally no reason, like just now out of the blue. So I said that, and all of a sudden it became a drama thing. You heard of Scarce, the YouTuber Scarce? He's like a drama
Bro,
guy.
John Scares, the man known for double uploads.
Sure. So John Scares, the man known for double uploads, he uploads a video on one of his stories in the days. Popular YouTuber Mark gets a lot of copyright strikes, and Nux Taku, big anime YouTuber, he says something very controversial here. He says, "Don't be an anime YouTuber." He's roasting the whole space here, guys, and I was like, "What?"
Wait, no,
God,
is this
really?
are you serious?
Did he
Scares,
actually-
You said the quiet part out loud again, Nux. That's why.
Scares mentioned you in a video like that? Are you serious?
I've been in a lot of his videos.
That's fun.
I've stopped watching Scares for a long time. I'm all about Omni now, but
whenever I'm in one of his videos, like I get mentions. It's like Scares mentioned you in a video, like on Twitter, you know.
yeah, I'm more watching Omni now, so he mentioned
Yeah,
it too. But
Omni's great. I love him. But it was a really weird moment when Scarce was like, "See, Nux Taku was saying something really controversial here." It was weird.
bro, Scares used to cover like Leafy and shit back in the day.
Yeah, I know. So music, which you mentioned, I actually yesterday had quite a big problem. Now there is a Cowboy Bebop OST that people have been using. It became like a meme song. People have been using it for years now. It's like do 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 do. Like it's something like that. It's like one of the Goofy songs. And Core, my editor, I love him. He uses it in all of my intros of all of my videos. That song. That song is like my intro background music for all of my videos. Cats on Mars, whatever.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop is now owned by Netflix, and all of my videos got claimed.
Oh my god.
So I trimmed.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I trimmed 20 seconds out of every intro out of all of my Nux Taku uploads for like the last month.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's why,
yeah, you
like, if
can't
you
do
look at
that,
them,
man.
A lot of them start like a little bit out of place.
Yeah, it's just like the video starts and Nux is like, so penis on my subreddit.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, normally I show like a coming soon in the video. I show like a tiny little, compilation of reactions or whatever that's going to happen in the video for like 20 seconds before my actual intro. So that 20 seconds on all of my videos got claimed. And they take your revenue, bro. It's like, imagine not making any money anymore because of this.
Yeah.
So I had to
that
go
is
through
so
all of my
crazy.
videos of the last like month or so, or 2 months, and I'm trimming out that intro segment to all of those videos. Actually, it drove me insane.
Meanwhile,
I was
it's
so
like a
upset.
10-second intro or whatever out of a 20, 30, 40-minute video. And
they
there's
claim the
like,
whole video.
oh, I want all the revenue.
To be fair, it's been years since I've been warning both you and Misty Cronexia not to use any anime music whatsoever, Nux.
I know, but I don't edit.
Yeah, but I warned you about that because remember what happened to Connor, Sea-Dog?
Yep.
He had an outro, which was a similar issue. And it wasn't even the original outro that was claimed, but it was someone doing a remix of it, but apparently the company considered the remix to also be their copyright.
Oh, that's a whole different bag of beans.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Ooh, that's something they don't want to fight in court.
I was gonna say, like, you could kind of get away with, like, putting, like, a 10-second clip, but it might fuck you down the road, where it's, like, this 10-second audio is gonna hit all of your videos, like it happened to Nux or Sea-Dog. But what I always would do is, like, oh, I'll take these 20 seconds or 30 seconds of audio, make it quicker or longer, add a little bit of a background, like, music to it or something.
Dude, you don't make videos, okay?
When I made, you know what? Want me to flex on you? I made 350 videos plus on my YouTube channel. I don't have a single copyright strike, copyright claim, or video takedown.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
I'm just saying.
Because
it's because
like,
they see Briggs and they're like, okay, we'll leave him alone.
Yeah, they're shook. They're shook.
You've been saying that about demonetization too, and then you started.
Buster, and then I got demonetized.
Yeah, I think from what I remember, Connor actually had license to use that remix.
He did, but he didn't have it in writing. Like,
yeah, but because the remix was considered by the company still part of their thing, because it wasn't like they didn't give permission or something for the remix, they were still claiming all his videos. Oh my! Or I don't know if it was striking or claiming.
It was claiming. Also, it was the same thing happened to Pyrocynical. He had to change all of his outros too. It was his outro got claimed.
Well, here's a good example of like this happening on a corporate level. You know how they had that? I mean, you've seen it all. People have been playing it lately. There is that, Friday the 13th game with Jason.
Oh,
now that came out. No, Friday the 13th with Jason. It's a lot like Dead by Daylight. It came out around the same time, but it stopped getting updates because Jason's technically not legally owned by one person.
Bruh.
Because Jason was a collaborative effort of adding different pieces to what he is now. So technically, he has 3 owners. And one of the owners said, no, I don't want a video game based on him. And they had to pull and stop producing anything for the game.
Oh my god, Tennis Godzilla with the 5 subs. I love this man.
Thank you very much.
That's why that game hasn't gotten any updates. At least that's what I last remember. If I'm wrong, fuck yeah. Prove me wrong.
Man, yeah, it's crazy. Copyright is just crazy. For example, I know Mickey Mouse's copyright
the mouse
is supposed to run out in 3 years, I think.
Nope. No. Here's the thing. That was going to happen, but then they lobbied to make sure that now things becoming public domain was extended an extra 75 years thanks to them.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 95 years.
Yeah.
But Disney keeps lobbying to keep Mickey Mouse copyright so that other people can't use it. Now think about this though.
It will cost them less money to lobby to make that so than losing the copyright. But that's exactly
yeah, but think about this. Think about this, okay? No one who had any involvement with creating Mickey 95 years ago is even alive today. So what is this copyright law doing? All it's doing is allowing a bunch of leeches who now work at Disney, who have nothing to do with the original creators, to keep profiting off of the work of these people and stifling the creativity of other people.
South Park called this shit years ago, and that's why they made Mickey the way they did in their show. Now who the hell am I gonna have to take care of now, huh? Are you from Dreamworks, you little bitch, huh?
Yeah. I remember that episode.
You up, huh? They brought him back and made him even worse. All right, Thor, shut the fuck up. You stand there and look hot. That's all you're good at. Hi, I'm Randy from South Park. South Park, what's that? Do I own that, huh?
Yeah.
No, not yet, Mr. Mouse. Soon.
I didn't know you actually voiced him because that was a very good impression.
Thank you. I like their Mickey because he says fucked up shit and adds at the end no matter what.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. No, but like I don't know, the copyright thing, it's brutal, and we could talk about it forever because there's just so many instances of it just being abused, and it's stupid.
Oh man, you could talk about
the copyright did come in clutch because well, not so in clutch. So I got another video copyrighted a couple days ago. This one was also weird. It was on my Nuxanor channel reacting to Mr. Beast. And it got copyrighted by Mr. Beast's team.
I can't believe that.
I think that's more. Do you think that's more of a warning?
I think that's.
So wait, here's the thing. I have an amazing relationship with Mr. Beast. Okay, hear me out. I reacted to one of his videos, and I said I thought it was fake. He commented on the video saying that it was not fake and why. And on my next video, I talked about how we are now best friends because he commented on my first video. And then on his next video, he put me in as like an Easter egg in his video, which was crazy.
Wait, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
You should watch my Nuxanor videos. He put me
Okay, yes, I'm gonna watch all 800 you post every month, Nugs.
Agreed. So it was like an Easter egg in his latest video, which was pretty crazy. But then that video got copyrighted. My reaction did. So I was like, "What's going on?" So I asked him today, and he was like, "I'll send them a message." And then 2 minutes later, he says, "Done." He says "done" before, and like 2 minutes after that, the email like comes in that it was actually removed.
And how were you able to talk to Mr. Beast, Nux?
Because he follows me on Twitter. Because we're
Oh,
with
he
his
follows you on
words.
Twitter.
Oh my.
So
He's
what?
a
So when
wonderful
are we
man.
roasting Mr. Beast's favorite anime? Is what I need to know.
I'll keep you updated on that. Don't expect it
Yeah,
anytime soon.
Nux Taku is kind of a big deal, guys.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it was a crazy moment. Pretty crazy moment, not gonna lie. But that was, I'd say, overall positive, net positive copyright problem.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes do happen sometimes, because there are people who just re-upload content. I've noticed that my videos that I post on YouTube, sometimes they get re-uploaded to YouTube itself by just like random people who re-upload any like successful anime video in the hopes they're gonna make money off of them.
You were talking to a guy who's had his entire series re-uploaded so many times, and those people turned ads on.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
there's a reason
same
why
thing
we.
happens on other platforms though. Be on the lookout.
Yeah.
I've noticed that people now on TikTok take clips from my videos and just post it as if they were their own, and they have like tens of thousands of followers. And I'm sure it's happening on like Instagram too and other platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I started a TikTok because people kept reposting my stuff there. I was like,
Yeah.
I might as well repost my stuff there.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone else is getting the boon of your content, so don't let them.
Yeah. So you want to know what's actually a much better copyright system than YouTube? Unironically, Pornhub.
I don't know how their system works.
I do, because people have re-uploaded my videos on Pornhub. So
Well, Pornhub's an interesting website.
that it is. So I looked into it, and I was like, "Damn, this is actually really good." So then I spoke to some porn stars about it. It's pretty great stuff. That everyone's like talking about it, and it actually makes sense. Like they actually have a moderation team in Pornhub that looks at copyright claims, and says if and decides if they're fraudulent or not. Like
Wow.
YouTube doesn't touch that, but
Yeah,
Pornhub
definitely.
actually does.
Definitely not something YouTube could afford
on.
with its $20 billion annual revenue.
Right.
Yeah. No, what are you talking about, guys? They're always broke.
Yeah.
They're always broke, guys. Can you give to the charity they're doing too?
Yeah, guys, they don't make any money. It's just this
None.
thing called Google that makes money, right? Like,
Yeah, it says we're very. As a matter of fact, they have no pennies in their pockets at all, guys. Could you claim your own videos for them? Actually, could you do that for them, guys?
Yeah.
My favorite one they had. Can you make sure that nothing's bad in here so we won't get in trouble? No, fuck you. You
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
do it, you bitch.
It was messed up. I was walking. I saw poor Susan Wojcicki asked me for a couple of quarters. She was on the corner. But it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
FYI,
even gonna ask what you did with her after you gave her that money, dog. I don't know where this is going. So let's just talk about Raid Shadow Legends or something.
Sounds good. Oh, we have to watch a raid ad, don't we?
Actually, real quick before anything, I gotta tell you, I gotta get going here about 5 to 4.
That's perfect.
Okay, cool.
What time is it for you?
PST, so I got myself about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna be done before then anyway. Don't
I
Oh,
worry.
like
perfect.
it.
Okay.
I like how you are clearly on the West Coast, but you did a Southern accent. Respect.
Hell yeah! I gotta throw everybody off. Das Bedonia.
He's
Yeah,
actually
You
he's
give me the
actually
Russian impression. I also think you're Russian.
he's actually a
Dio.
Russian, bro. Because
Yes.
PST he's like in Alaska, but like that Russian part.
Yes, the Russians are the scariest white people.
I don't know.
I'm,
If that's
I'm-
right.
I'm-
I'm Slavic too, so I guess I kind of count.
No, it's a stand-up comedian bit. This guy was talking about how he was scared. He's just whenever he's scared in a neighborhood he doesn't know, he talks in a Russian accent because everyone leaves him alone.
We could, by the way, guys,
Like,
we could just watch the raid ad, whatever, after the official podcast ends.
Okay, dope.
But for now, download
Taka.
Raid Shadow Legends.
And
Go
also, Taka, what is
What?
your 5th favorite anime?
My 5th favorite anime. My God, you're gonna. Oh man, you're gonna find this crazy. All right, so I gotta go for most recent list. My 5th favorite, Drifters.
Ooh.
5th favorite?
I mean, Drifters was pretty good. It ain't like
What?
top 30 or 40 or 50, but it was okay.
Dude, Drifters
No,
was really good. I love Drifters, but
Drifters,
fifth
I like it
favorite?
because I'm a because Hellsing's one of my top favorite animes made by the same guy, but he had a plan, so I like it more.
It does look like it's by the same.
No, it is.
That
It's
makes
straight
sense.
up the same. It's straight up the same guy, but this time he actually knew how he wanted to end the story. So, yeah.
Who needs endings, bro?
Yo, Fifi in chat, let's go.
Thought
Fifi,
Fifi
he
was
stole-
streaming.
No, Fifi, he stole your ass.
Fifi can do both. Oh, sorry, Fifi. But, I don't mean that. Drifters,
I like-
Matt, let's go. Fifi, you
All
want
right.
to join the call?
I actually can tell you my favorite because it's one I love talking about.
All right, 4th favorite, let's go.
4th favorite, my God. 4th favorite. This is an interesting one. I gotta go with One Punch Man season 1.
Let's go, Pog.
That's a solid choice.
That's a solid choice.
Specifically season 1 because the animators went the extra mile to make it all look good, so that's why it's a worthwhile watch.
Yeah, and I mean, season 2 wasn't bad either. It just wasn't,
As good.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna like this one, Hellsing Ultimate. That's probably my 3rd favorite.
Damn,
Yeah.
I actually really like your taste. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like, I don't have necessarily Hellsing Ultimate or Drifters in my top 5 or 10 or 30.
Okay, so this is a very personal list, everybody. So this is
I
this
know,
is why
that's great.
Well, that's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
You literally did a Hellsing Ultimate abridge, right? Like you voice acted. Go ahead.
Okay, you're gonna love this. My 2nd favorite anime, G Gundam.
Well, that came out of nowhere. That came out of
Gundam,
nowhere.
Gundam Street Fighter, everybody. That's right, the Street Fighter Gundam series.
I haven't even seen that.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
so over the top and problematic because there is an episode that is so bad, it is so racist that I don't think they can ever air it again on national
I would
television.
like to watch that
No,
episode. Which episode
it is a tournament where every country has its own Gundam, and they're all thematically based on what Japan thinks about that country in the early 90s.
Yeah, what episode
In
is
the
that? I would
early
love to
90s.
watch it.
I do not remember that one, but it is the Mexican Gundam, and it is because they are fighting Tequila Gundam. It has a sombrero, a poncho, and a giant mustache.
Yo,
That's
I'm
not
seeing it
racist.
right now. They got Zeus Gundam for Greece.
They got Zeus Gundam from Great. Check out Windmill Gundam. Check out Windmill Gundam because Holland had a strategy. They came in with stealth planned.
Yo, Canada has Lumber Gundam.
Oh, Lumber Gundam, you don't mess with No, it's Grizzly Gundam. That's its upgrade. Is Grizzly Gundam. It's a Grizzly Bear.
Oh, damn.
Oh wait, is that the Russian one? Shit.
Russian is Bolt Gundam, according to this.
Right. Yes. They also the person literally the Russian Gundam pilot is literally a prisoner being whipped by a dominatrix. I'm not kidding.
Oh my lord! That's
Yo,
why
Knox,
you like
this is a
you
video.
relate to that guy.
This
No,
is a
have
video.
you. Well, the American guy, he is a football player, but his football pads shoot out and become boxing gloves.
Oh my lord.
Okay, and his name is Chibbity Crockett.
Oh my god.
Dude, we gotta
And your
watch this
favorite you said was
episode.
Outlaw Star?
Now,
Knox.
my number 1 favorite anime is Outlaw Star. It's my
Dude,
favorite.
this is a really out there list. God
That's
No,
fair.
man, I go based on shit I like to rewatch and show people. Outlaw Star, 26 episode anime, is one of the trifecta of animes that came out around the same time. It was Cowboy Bebop, which is amazing. It's not on my top list because
That's not in the same time at all. Like, hello?
no, they came around the same era. They were the same
What?
era.
No,
Yeah,
Outlaw
the three.
Star is like 2006. And
Outlaw
frickin-
Star was dubbed later. It came out around the same time though.
Oh.
Outlaw Star, Trigun, and Cowboy Bebop. Now, first of all,
Okay,
Trigun's
I
on my
love
top.
Trigun, but
I hate Trigun. I think
What?
I think that Vash the Stampede is a coward and should have killed the villain. He's responsible for
Okay.
children's death. That's right. I said it.
Alright.
I said it. Mm-hmm.
You're
Okay, so I
Animac,
agree with you
okay.
there.
I'm so glad his morals are so great. They should tell all the dead children in heaven them.
Yo, Taka, I totally agree with you there on that
him
point,
being like-
but I still love the series.
No,
That's
the
what
series
makes
is
him
great,
a
but
good
I genuinely-
character, struggling with that.
No, but
and the flaw.
yeah, I know, but like literally, his moral led to people dying, and he still stuck to it. I hated him after that point. I didn't like him. because his morals prevented him from killing a dude who came back and killed a bunch of people. That's why I don't like Vash after that moment.
Yeah, because he's like a.
Honestly, I don't dislike Vash for that reason. I'll explain.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know it's fair. I completely disagree with him on a moral level. Like, I think morally, his purity was corruption. But at the end of the day, you have to realize this character, looking at it from his perspective, where he came from. Look at it from where he came from. The idea of killing someone was like a PTSD. Like it paralyzed him completely.
But there is a moment in the series where if he had done it, all those people wouldn't have been shot up, and that's why I'm like, dude, your morals killed them.
I agree with you.
But that's just saying it's not just the morals.
I think that makes him a good character.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
Like, I complained when Batman wouldn't kill the Joker.
One second.
I'm still in the middle of. I'm still talking, Animec. You don't need to interrupt.
No, actually, you went into a totally different. You went into a totally different
same
thing
point.
about Batman.
It's the same point.
All right, finish your point.
When, like, in The Dark Knight, for example, when the Joker's there and he's saying, "Kill me, I want you to kill me. Yeah, I want you to." You know what I'm talking about? That little scene, and he's like on his little motorcycle thingy. He should have absolutely killed him. He should have killed him.
So let the motherfucker drop. Who is he? How many lives are gonna be saved by him sticking around?
Dude, this man then went to blow up a hospital right after that, right?
Yeah. No.
So hello. So kill him. But Vash and Batman are different very different people. Or like someone like Naruto, who's never killed anyone in the entire Naruto series. Also, it's like,
how dare you spoil that?
Whoa! He killed interest in the series.
Well, that was later. That was the war.
So
he killed interest in the series when he had sex with Hinata.
Taka.
Well, we can. Yeah.
Have you heard of this show? It's called. It's a little bit, older, but it's called Dragon Ball, and it has this guy Goku, right?
Interesting.
Kind of a guy who doesn't want to kill people, and because of that, a lot of people die.
Man, maybe I should make jokes about why he's a terrible fucking character for 10+ years.
That's true.
Maybe I'm the one who pretty much hard shipped all the Goku sucks jokes because I couldn't Goku just kill somebody. Kill them! No, let's let Vegeta come back. He'll learn his lesson.
Civilians, who cares?
No, let's let Frieza come back. What's the worst that could... God damn it, Goku. When he threw the Senzu beam to Miro in the manga, I went, fuck you, Goku, and I just walked away.
Yeah, I honestly think that Goku is worse than Vash in that sense.
Oh, he is! He's whole hog, but Vash is 26 episodes. Goku's still going.
At least but Goku is just because he wants to, maybe I'll fight him again and he's strong and maybe he could change.
No, Vash has a moral reason why he doesn't want to kill people. Goku's just an idiot.
Exactly.
Goku's just Peter Griffin. He's just gonna walk to the room. Hello, Chi-Chi, I have decided to have a tournament where I will empower all my enemies. There will be no way of stopping this. He puts his hands on his hips and it just happens.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
I like Trigun more than Cowboy Bebop, and I dropped Outlaw Star. So.
Damn, you dropped Outlaw. That's fine. Hey, it's fair. I mean, I kept with Outlaw Star for Aisha Clan of the Katarl Empire because hell yeah.
I mean, I watched it probably 15 years ago, or like so long ago. So I probably watched 2 episodes and just never gave it a chance. But Trigun, I love Trigun. I think Trigun's amazing. I think Vash is such an amazing character.
Agreed. I like Trigun better than Cowboy Bebop, and so does Briggs, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I don't, but honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I don't like Trigun better than Cowboy Bebop is the Vash problem, which Taka just mentioned, because I also agree with that.
Dude. It's not a problem.
It is,
though.
It gets to be here's the thing.
It becomes a problem when he doesn't evolve. It's okay to have that aspect for for a certain amount, but you gotta evolve eventually.
He does evolve at the end. That's the point. At the end, he kills that dude. I don't remember his name.
He kills that one sniper finally. He kills the sniper just shooting people nonstop, and he won't be able to stop this dude unless he actually straight up kills this guy.
And
but
he does.
a little bit, and then he cries about it for 2 episodes.
And that was the second last episode. So no, he only cried about it for 10 minutes.
It's that big thing in the sky. That episode just throws me because that's where I officially hate Vash as a character.
Yeah, I can't wait to rewatch Trigun. It's
a good anime. It really is a good anime. And my issues for why I don't like Vash is why some other people liked Vash, and that's why I call it the trifecta. It's the 3 of them are all just really good. And if you haven't checked out Outlaw Star, give it a shot. It's really fun, especially outside of the first 3 episodes because it starts you slow and it gets really good.
Taka, Let me ask you: have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Of course.
Oh,
Did you think, like I did, that the ending was a total like cop out because he didn't end up killing?
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, let's not forget that the entire time they were trying to make that series, the powers to be at Nickelodeon didn't want it to work because it cost way too much money. And at the time, the marching orders from the guy in charge of Nickelodeon was live-action series, no cartoons. Cartoons cost too much money, and we don't get enough money back. That's why for a while there, Nickelodeon was just covered with live-action shit no one ever liked. During that era. So they were constantly they had to stop making the third season because they literally, the company was like, nah, we don't want to spend all this money on animation anymore. They literally had to get the fans to protest to release the finale. Like, that's how much fuckery was going on with Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is why they weren't allowed to write long-term for the series when it came back. They had to write an ending at the end of each season.
Yeah.
Which is why the first two seasons are kind of rough at the ending, and then the third season seems to have a plan because they're going to be doing the fourth season at that point, and that's Korra. Because they weren't allowed to write ahead long-term, because they kept me saying, this is your last season, this is your last season, you're not getting any more. So they couldn't write ahead of time like they did in the original Avatar, because the original Avatar, it pressured them to finish it. The actual Nickelodeon company, they were getting lots of petitions back in the day. So
yeah, and I wasn't paying attention to it back then because I watched it afterwards, but I do remember that the ending, like, there's this whole built up about him needing to kill to save others, but not wanting to, and all this other stuff. And then I felt like the way that they did it in the end was a cop out, because I thought, okay, so they will now show that sometimes you gotta kill the dude to save everyone else. Some people, are just irredeemable.
Some people will just not stop.
Yeah, and I thought that it was going to that, and then I felt like the ending was cop-out. But otherwise, great series, of course. But
and the Badlands movie that came out was incredible. For Trigun as well, the movie that came out shortly.
that was good.
I saw that. Yeah.
That was that's my favorite part of Trigun, is that movie that came out.
Although it's kind of like almost independent of the main story, right?
Yes, that's why I like it a lot, because it doesn't have all the things I hate about Vash in it.
Love and peace.
That is the first 12 episodes Vash we're getting, okay? Not the second half 12. Not the second half. Like, again, Evangelion's a great anime for the first 13 episodes, and then after that, it's a crapshoot.
Wait, what?
I said it!
No, dude, what do you... Oh, okay, Animac, let me have this one.
Well, I agree with you. I think it was just bad for all of it.
Briggs, let me have this one.
Go ahead.
You thought the first 13 episodes were good? What?
Well, they weren't shit.
They were all bad. It's a 7 out of 10 show, with the end of Evangelion being a 10 out of 10 ending movie.
Hey, let's just be happy it took him 30 years and he finally ended it in a way that made everyone go, oh, that's okay, I guess.
Okay, hold on. No one likes, as far as I understand, no one likes the rebuilds.
Well, no one likes anything. Ever since people turned to Tang, it's been downhill.
A lot of people make believe they like it to seem sophisticated, like Animac, for example.
No, I like the original series, but I do know it has its flaws, and I've talked about that many times.
Yeah, it has its flaws, like the characters, the plot, the ending.
I don't think the plot has issues, but the characters, I don't relate to them. I
don't
agree.
think the plot has issues.
That's what the second half. The second half is like, all right, how can I surprise people? Will it be good? Well, let's not get crazy. We should just surprise them at least.
Animac, can you describe the plot of Evangelion in a way that makes it sound interesting?
Young boy becomes a legend.
Ah, that's Naruto.
No, but it's also from the OST, the opening for the original opening for Evangelion. So there you go.
That's a good place to wrap it up.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for having me on here. I mean, if you haven't checked out Outlaw Star, definitely check it out. It's 26 episodes. One of the episodes was too hot for television as well.
Ooh.
There's a Hot Springs episode.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna watch your Gundam Build Fighters Racist Edition.
G Gundam. Just watch Greatest Hits of G Gundam, because I don't know if you want to watch through all the episodes, but you can at least go through the quick cut of all the different Gundams. Boy, Neo Peltrigal is just a clown.
That makes
sense. I think
anyway.
there's a Nux Taku video in there somewhere, people reacting to it.
Reacting to racist anime?
I got Mexican YouTubers to react to Mexican Gundam. I like it.
Oh my
God. When I got the big super limited edition set, it came with a tequila Gundam shot glass. So
Anyway, from what I've seen, I've just seen the Gundam's models, although I haven't seen the show, but it just looks like stereotyping rather than racism.
Whatever you just said, sure.
Dude, I need to watch it. I need to watch that. Nox, make a video showing that to streamers.
Dude, I'm just gonna react to like the supercut edition on stream.
it's going to be worthwhile, especially if you see when they cut to Holland Gundam. It's like literally in a giant field of windmills, and it just gets up with legs and starts walking away. It's just like, brilliant stealth move, guy. Stealth play by Holland. Stealth play by Holland. No one saw it.
Bro, I've been to Holland. That's what they do.
Is it a 1v1 tournament or is it like a battle royale?
Later on, it becomes pretty much they're not very clear. It's pretty much an open 1v1 tournament, and if your Gundam's blown up by the time the tournament happens, you're not allowed in, even though all the guys he defeated show up at the tournament. He's like, wait, what's that? I don't know. We'll find out over the course of 9 episodes in the second season. Because the protagonist is he's like the Gundam equivalent of a fighting game character. I'm gonna show them what I'm made of. He's so angry all the time. Literally, he's trying to get revenge for his brother. It's up there.
I'm not angry all the time. I'm never angry, Nux.
Yo,
yeah, that's right.
Sam just said Vash is deeper than Ava, and I agree.
It is.
I agree.
It totally is. Complete agree
It is.
as well.
No comment. Why bother? Why even bother? Anyway, thank you so much, Taka, for joining us. It's been an honor.
Thanks
And
for the
definitely
impromptu invite.
Everyone check out Taka's stuff, Takahata101, and or should I say Takahata101?
No, actually, the best thing has been I've been able to shed my internet name onto this anime character now. So you can check out VTuber Takahata on YouTube.
Yeah, check it out for sure. And an absolute legend in the Anitube space, the YouTube space in general, the freaking Abridged space, which is something we all love and appreciate. And of course, thank you, Nux and Briggs, for being here.
Nux and Briggs!
Without you guys, we would not have Nux and Briggs. Literally.
That's true.
And lastly,
we also have someone, trying to convince people not to be anime YouTubers, coined by Scarce. Absolute legend. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean, Nux, why did you turn on us, bro?
I can't believe I would
You turned
do
on the whole community, Nux.
Not only did I turn on them, he said, one of the pillars of the anime community.
Yo, you know what you should do? You know what you should do, Nux? You should say deliberately, provocative things like that, and make bets about whether you're gonna make it to that day's episode of Scarce or not.
So here's the thing: I get to the Scarce video if I talk about a trending topic or whatever. For example, some controversy is gonna go on, and Muda is gonna tweet about it, and I'll reply to Muda, and I'll say, "Popular YouTuber Nux Taka responds." He does that. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is hilarious. I would like you to link me that because I haven't even seen it.
I don't know.
Lastly, thank you.
Line.
Lastly, thank you to Raid for sponsoring this episode. Again, links will be in the description of all the platforms wherever you're listening to or watching Rant Cafe. Click the link. If you play the tutorial, which is free, you are supporting us with actual money, which is awesome.
And money is awesome.
Yeah.
True.
Buys shiz.
Yeah, you can pay bills and stuff.
But you know what you can't buy with money? Verification on Twitter, which I have. And I now respond to people, and they have to see it because I'm verified.
That's arguable, whether you can buy it with money or not, but that's the story for another day, Nux. Check out Nux's Twitter, at AnimeUproar on Twitter.
And you know it's him because it's verified now.
Yeah.
He gave him to know. Yes. No, but it's so good. I've been testing it. Okay, you're not allowed to actually tell this to people. I'm just testing it. Okay. Whenever, I sometimes see a verified Twitter account with a few 100,000 followers that I don't really know. I'll drop they'll tweet something. I'll drop them a follow, and then I'll respond to it with Pog, and then they follow me back because I'm verified. It's crazy.
Psychology, baby. Also, my favorite verified accounts are those accounts with 1,000 followers.
Oh my God,
but they say journalist in the description.
Honestly, I respect their hustle. I think Twitter sucks, but I completely respect their hustle.
Hell
there's
yeah.
this one Canadian snowboarder guy who's like a professional snowboarder. I think he has like 700 followers and he's verified and follows me. And whenever he likes all my tweets, so I always get notified that he likes my tweets. Shout out to you, man. Keep snowboarding. Good on you.
Yeah, fun system. Thank you guys again. We're back next week for more Rank Cafe. And until next time, see you, Space Cowboys.
Bang.
Bang.